Hello makeup lover and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already been here before. If not, my name is Malene. I'm a Danish makeup artist living in Barcelona in Spain. And for today's two different very colorful looks, I pulled out the Celestial Nirvana from Pat McGrath. I thought it could use a couple more videos since there are 18 colors and it's very colorful. So I pulled it out again, and here you see what came out of it from today's session. So if you want to see how I did these two different looks, please hang in there and I will show you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment, or a good idea for future content, please put it in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Now let's go ahead and do some makeup, shall we? I'm gonna start by putting on the highlighter, and I'm using the highlighting shade from the palette with my Builder Pro. Dip the same brush into the Altered State, the greenish color, the petrol green color. I'm sorry I stopped that sudden, but I could hear a plane coming, so I just stopped to let that pass. The plane, that is. I didn't put any more of the color on my brush. I'm just working with the color that is on the brush and on my skin. As a primer, I use the P. Louise. I keep forgetting to tell you that, but today I use the P. Louise Rumor. I think it's 2.5 maybe. I said 2.5, it's 0.2. Anyways, when you're doing these kinds of looks, always remember to look yourself in the eyes in the mirror to see how far up this line is going. If it's going to be completely covered by the hood, if you have hooded eyes like me, or if it's okay. And I'm still just working with what I have on, blending it into the middle here, and very, very gently upwards. I'm not really going back and forth. I'm just kind of dabbing because I want this to be blown out a little bit and not so heavy all over. I want it to be more concentrated down here. It gets a little bit more turquoise when you blend it out and you do this, as you can see. So it looks like two different colors. Dipped into the same color again with my Builder Pro, and I'm just gonna concentrate it a little bit more here in the outer corner, that's all. Just a little bit to make it more opaque. I simply love this color. So pretty. I'm gonna turn it into an even more colorful look. So with the same brush, I'm dipping into the pinkish kind of matte color. And I'm just gonna put it on the rest of the mobile eyelid here. I love colorful looks, but I'm not gonna leave it like this, of course. To make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to use a metallic color, and before I put that on, I put on the intensifiers to really intensify that color. And I put on the pink base to make it even more colorful. You'll see why in a moment. One of my absolute favorite colors in this palette is Eternal Amour. It's the metallic rosy color. I think it's so gorgeous. So that's the one I'm using here, on top of the pinkish color and the intensified. Dip my flat definer into the Desert Divinity. No, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a beige statuesque kind of color, the taupey beige color here, because I don't want to make it too much under the eye here. If I went all green, it will be a little too much, I think. Well, I could very well do that, but not everyone is a fan of that. So I'm just gonna tone it down under the eyes here a little bit. And blend it out a little bit. Whoop. Dip the same brush into the Nightfall color, the darker brown, and I'm just gonna use the tip of the brush to put that on the half of the lower lash line here. Just to intensify that a little bit. Now a little bit of highlighting in the inner corner with the highlighting shade here. Just to brighten up the inner area here. I feel like this look deserves an eyeliner, so I'm gonna use my typical lovely favorite, the liquid eyeliner from Pat McGrath here. Mostly concentrating it on the outer half. I'm actually holding my little finger here for balance. I do this. That works for me. And when I'm doing it down here, I'm holding it here. Back with a little bit of mascara on, I used the Fetish Eyes on the upper lashes. And I watched a video with Patty Alonso. It was a first impression video of this palette, and she bought the what is it called? Aquamarine Dream. So I really like that, so I bought it too. And I'm gonna use that on the lower lashes. But first I'm gonna put on some false lashes. Back with the falsies on so you can see how that looks. And now I'm gonna go off cam and put on the Aquamarine Dream mascara. Back with a little bit colorful mascara on the lower lashes, and I actually think it looks pretty cool. It's not that obvious until you are close up. As you can see, and I'm going to turn my head back here, and the color is almost like the green color when blended out. I don't know how obvious it is on the screen, but I hope you can see it. Of course, you can skip this part if you think it's a little bit too much. Now I'm gonna go to the next eye. As always, I'm gonna start with the highlighting shade, and I'm gonna put that on my brow bone here, under my brows. And for this look, I'm gonna dip into the purplish kind of colors. And I'm just gonna start with the darkest one here in the outer corner and going inwards. I do that a lot of times, and that is to make my eyes look a little bit more cat eye like, if that makes sense. Just using the same color. Can use my intensifiers again, and of course that means that I'm gonna go in with another metallic color here on my mobile eyelid. So I'm just giving it a lot of the base here so that it will really stick and be quite intense. I'm sorry for my sound being a little louder now. I simply forgot to put on the mic. But now I'm gonna go into the Aquamarine Dream. No, was it called that? Or was that the mascara? Anyway, I dipped into that, and I'm just gonna put it mostly in the inner part here, in the inner third, and then mix it into the purple. Layer it over the purple, so to speak. And now for some lunar lavender for the inner part. And I'm going to start here in the inner part and work my way into the Aquamarine Dream here. I want the colors to really blend into each other, so they go from light purple to, or lavender, to the icy turquoise Aquamarine color, and then the purple. I'm now going to use the color Fabulosity, the lighter purple color that is like more purple pinkish, and I'm going to put that on here with my flat definer brush. And it almost looks like this color that is a purple one toned out, actually. The darker purple is just more of a cool undertone. It's more bluish. But this has a little bit more warmth to it. I'm just going a little bit over half. Dip the same brush into the lunar haze or lunar lavender. Now I'm mixing them up. Lavender haze? No, I don't remember. It's complicated. Mixing it into the purple. Dipped my mini booster into the Fabulosity, and I'm just gonna start by dabbing it on gently here and check how far up it is. Then I'm gonna dab a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go in kind of like circular motions here, very gently. Just mixing it all together here. So just diffusing. Or diffused. Like so. I think we need a little bit of the Aquamarine Dream here on the lower lash line as well. So I dipped my flat definer into that, and I'm just going to put it in the middle here, like it is up here. I'm going to put a little bit more on so you can actually see it. I'm going to see if I can intensify that color a little bit here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Let's give this eye a little bit of liner too. I'm just using the same one as I used on the other eye. Back with some mascara on so you can see what that looks like. I did not put on the greenish colored mascara because that would look a little weird for this look, I think. I'm now going to go off cam and put on some false lashes. Here you see the look with falsies on. I'm now going to go off cam and put on a full face of makeup so you can see what that does for the two different looks. This is it. This is the full look, or the two different looks with a full face of makeup. On my cheeks, I used the Paradise Glow. I'm just going to see if you can see it here. Yeah, the Paradise Glow Blush Duo from Pat McGrath. And on my lips, I used the Nude Romantique. It's a very nude color, therefore the name. I felt like if I put on a lot of color on my lips with these two different looks, it would be a little bit too powerful, and I didn't want that. So now I'm going to put on some glasses so you can see what that does for the look. As you can see, the Aquamarine mascara is not that obvious when you only wear it on the lower lash line. or on the lower lashes, sorry. You can see it when you get up close, but not when you see it from this distance. But I think it's a fun twist to put on a look, and I will definitely use it. Not in all my looks, of course, but for some looks. If you like these two different looks and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or good ideas for future content, please put it in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like these, please subscribe to my channel. Now, what's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you an awesome day. Bye. Mwah.